Um, can you guys hear me well? I want to know if I have it on here or I don't know. Should I just hold it? I don't know. I feel like I think it's good. I don't know. I don't know, but I guess we'll get started. Man, I got the Mexican flag. It says I have the Mexican flag up there, but I don't have I have the Salvadorian flag, but it's on that side. No one really sees it. I had the Salvadorian flag. I'm on both, but no one sees it, man, because there's no room. Ever since I was a kid, I had that. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's God's prayer, but in Spanish. I always had it ever since I was a kid. It's been there ever since I was a kid. I never knew what it was, to be honest, but my mom put it up there. She put it up there, and I would try to say it, but my Spanish ain't too good, to be honest. It's been improving though. It's been improving. It's been improving over the years. Hey, thank you, Angie. Um, but yeah, we're gonna talk about um, man. Ever since I've been talking about demons or the devil, man, people have been treating me differently, to be honest. Um, I always wear my own shirts and all that, uh, and I don't really get any eyes or any side eyes too much. But ever since I've been talking and speaking about the devil and like speaking against him, I've been, a lot of people like today, just now, I got like two or three people who I was at the grocery store. I went to buy some water, and two or three people just like cut me off while I was walking, and like someone else saw that. They were like, "What? That's crazy!" Like I was just walking with the cart, and then I got kind of he just pushed me. Just pretty disrespectful person, man. That's not good, man. But yeah, man, there's a spiritual battle going on, not just me, with everybody, Um, and I seen this coming. I feel like we all seen this coming because it's been written in the Bible that like no one really liked Jesus. Um, and you know, I feel like if Jesus was here, a lot of people always say like atheists or people who don't believe in God, they'd be like, man, I need some proof. I want to see him to believe it. But if Jesus was actually here in front of their face, I'm including myself, even some Christians right now, they might not even believe that he's right there. Um, because he took the form of a human. And if you see someone out on the street saying that God is the one, we're supposed to follow God. And this guy, he's just walking around everywhere, just trying to recruit, not recruit, but he's trying to, spread the word of God and spread the truth and try to bring people in. You probably look him as crazy. I'm speaking for a lot of Christians. Some Christians would not they'll to think he's crazy. So I feel like proof it makes no sense to say that I will believe in God if he was right there in front of my face. There's so many things that in science that like we say is true, but have we really seen it? You know, um, I don't know. I don't want to get into the conspiracy side because, but some of the conspiracies is conspiracies, but it's actually true sometimes. What I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, man, it's a spiritual battle, and it's like everything that Jesus had in place. Um, the devil like kind of turns it away. Um, I'm trying to think of one on the spot right now, but I've been looking at so many things around the world, like the rainbow. Let's think about it. There is seven colors of the rainbow. I only know that because there's a lot of sevens in the Bible. Uh, God made the God made the earth in 7 days, and there's a bunch of things like that in the Bible. There's always 7 days. Most likely, it's almost always 7 days in the Bible, with everything. And it's just there's seven colors of the rainbow, the actual rainbow. But when you look at the Pride rainbow, um, it's six colors. How ironic is that? They just take one color away for what? There's also the word pride God, He doesn't like pride. Let's bring up the actual verse. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find it on my phone. And I feel like we should be using our technology for. We had no excuse. That's what I'm basically trying to do. We had no excuse of reading the Bible no more. The Bible's free. There's free Bible apps. There's a bunch of them now, and we have no excuse no more to read the Bible. And I'm talking to myself too. So talking me and other people out there who need it. Let me see. What was I gonna say? Dang, I have bad memory to be honest, and that bad memory stems from I used to wrestle in middle school and high school, and I got slammed one time on a mat, and it wasn't pretty. I got slammed. It was like one time I actually got a really good slam, but yeah. Let me see if I can find it. My bad. Someone came in the house. I was like, "What the heck is happening?" But we're good. We're good. And my hair is a mess. But this is why I wear the hat. My hair's a mess. I'm trying to get long hair, but and I need the hat. Where's my hat, man? Oh, be right back. Um, let's see. Cool. All right, let me get back to it. Someone said Bible app question mark. Um, uh, Bible apps. I mean, like the regular Let me see. What am I doing? I'm all over the place, but like the Bible app. Like on your phone. Like there's this one, King James Bible Now. There's that one. There's one that not a lot of people know about. I don't think they do, but blessed. It's called blessed right here. It's called blessed. Blessed app. I can't see it, but it's called blessed. This one, just the whole Bible. And different versions of the Bible. I think it reads it to you too. I like the audio version because, to be honest, I'm not a good reader. So, but yeah, you can pick the versions. The King James version. The one that I recommend probably is this one. I forget the actual names though, but um, the New King James version because I try to read this one. This is like the old school one. You know what I'm saying? The old school Bible, the Bible. You should be reading this, but I can't understand it. So it just depends how you understand the different versions. You know that when people say like, "Oh yeah, no problem, Angie." But like, see, I still don't, I didn't know about the different versions of. It kind of confused me because I was still new, and I'm still new. I might have been like 2 years probably. Um, this like the old version, like when it says like thou, thy. Oh, what is this? Oh, like let's read one from here. This is like the. It's not King James though. I don't think it is. I don't think this is King James though. No, this is not King James. This is I think this is the ones where in hotels they leave you the Bible sometimes, for free. But this is the King James, I think. This is the King James version. So King James, this is like the original, like written. No, no, no. Let me not say that. I don't know why I said that. This is like the old school English, like when people back in the day like used to speak English. That's how this is. Um, trying to find the what's it called? I'm trying to find like an example, and I'm trying to break it down. Like thee, you know what I'm saying? Like make thee a fiery serpent, thou, stuff like that. Like back like in high school, we used to read the little book, the like 12th grade books, whatever. Like that, I can't really understand though, but it's like that. But this New King James version is basically a new translation. It's like a new version for us to understand English, more simpler English. Like this. It's like more simpler. Like let me see, just read it. I could probably understand it. Um, And it came to pass when the Lord was about to take up Elijah onto heaven by a whirlwind that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. You know, yeah, I understand almost the whole thing. So just that New King James version for like easier English. This the Bible's never been altered. Let me not lie. Recently in China, they altered the Bible in China. Um, they're basically saying that Jesus he was a murderer, and basically not picturing Jesus as Jesus is that how he actually is. So in China, they actually altered like the words in the Bible. So and it's not our fault. It's just they want to change it. I see like in China they can't be Christians in China, man. Like it's not good. Like people are actually going underground. They're making underground churches because it's, in China is a bad thing to be a Christian. So you can't really believe in Jesus. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, in China you can't really believe in Jesus. You got, like they legit have underground churches now. They're changing the word. And it's scary because it feels like we're getting close to the end. But we should not fear because God is gonna walk us through that fire. All everything that's coming. You could be scared, but once you got God, I need to turn that light on. Once you got God on your side, once you got Jesus, he's gonna be there. He's always been with you. You just gotta open your eyes. He's gotta. It's not luck, man. Luck does not exist. The luck, being lucky, this. No, take that away. It's not. It's not good. It's all Jesus, man. How many times can you be lucky, man? Lucky is like rare, but that does not exist. Let me turn that light on. There you go. Luck does not exist, man. But yeah, man. I see. It sucks because we're gonna lose a lot of people that we love. I'm not talking. I mean, when I lose, I mean like they're not gonna look at you the same way when you start to believe in God. Um, it's a whole thing. It's gonna be once you start to actually believe in Jesus and actually spread the word of God. It's gonna be a spiritual attack, man. Like I feel it sometimes, but like today, I felt it a little bit for like a couple minutes, and I was like, nope, Jesus, take this away. He took it away. And we got this, man. I've been through the dirt, still going through the dirt. I'm trying to get up there, but you gotta walk with a smile through the storm. You gotta stay calm in the storm, because like I said, Jesus, he's gonna walk with us. He's gonna walk with us through the storm. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was Matthew 43:2. That is a good verse. I think it's or Isaiah 43:2. I think it's Isaiah. I think I got it over here bookmark. No, I don't. But it should be here somewhere. I'm not perfect though. I don't read the Bible. Like to me, I don't read the Bible as I should. But slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Actually, like I'm incorporating Bible verses into my videos now, and that's helping me spread the word of God. And it's helping me personally. Kind of goes. You know. Here we go. Yeah, Isaiah 43:2. Here's what I was talking about. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you. You know, that's like saying that He's with us, man. Like God, He sent. God came to. Let's start like this. If you have questions, I had questions like this. So if you say like, why are we going through all this? Why is there so many demons? Why is there so many chaos going on? Well, Adam and Eve story. So first off, this is supposed to be an amazing place. We're supposed to have fun. God wants us to be like children. And Adam and Eve, they messed that up for us. Eve bit the apple. It doesn't actually mean she bit the apple. It actually means that she fell into sin first. So she fell into sin, and then Adam, because yeah, Adam went into it after. Adam got the sin. Like he went into the sin because she went to the sin, and she convinced Adam to go with her, into the sin, the bad thing. And she got deceived. Uh, they both got deceived, I guess. So Eve got deceived first, and then it was Adam, and then and that's how basically all this the demons start coming out, all the witch, whatever, the just what they call it, sorcery, or the bad stuff, the bad energy starts coming out. And we're supposed to be like, he wants us to be like children. Like when someone says, "Why you acting like a kid?" and like, we're supposed to be acting like kids. We're not supposed to be in a suit, be like in a suit and tie, all professional, all stuck up. It's not how it's supposed to be. That's how we made it, because that's how we think professionalism. I feel like it shouldn't exist, man. So when I go to someone like in a store or something like that, and they're like all professional, all suited up, I don't know, it makes me not like them because I know I love them. Don't get me wrong, but it just gives me a weird vibe because I know it's not them. I want to speak. I'd rather speak with someone who is like me, not like me, but who is, not taking it too serious. Or like they're not reading from a script. You know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like professionalism. Like when you think of someone who's professional, you think someone suited up, speaks very well, maybe sip some tea with their pinky up. And um, I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like that. Because we're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to be doing that. But we made it like this now. Um, and that's the devil. I said you probably never heard this, but I'm gonna say it again. Um, the devil is not trying to win the battle. The devil is just trying to deceive you. He's not trying to win the battle because God said it in the Bible. He's like, I'm not sure the verse, but he said it somewhere in the Bible. We basically won. In the end, he's on top, and then period. You know, God said he won already. So the devil, he knows he lost the battle already. Um, all he's trying to do is take people down with him and deceive him, and take him to hell and burning eternity, you know. And that's all he's trying to do. He knows he can't win because it's he just can't. It's impossible. Like he legit, and he knows God made the heaven and the earth, and that's it. God made this. You know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but yeah, he has no power, man. If you're struggling with anxiety, man, anxiety, people tell you to take pills, whatever, or medicine. Man, that's just a temporary fix. I mean, with medicine in general, it's almost always a temporary fix. Look how many times you gotta take medicine for like like a headache probably, you know. Sometimes you take for migraine, maybe if you have a migraine, you take a migraine pill, and it goes away, but like it comes back maybe the next day, you know. Um, it's just it's demons, man. To be honest, it's demons. Because I heard this. My friend told me this. He's a Christian. His name is David. Um, he'll probably he's more better at explaining stuff than me, but he says the demons come from your head. And I explained this in one of my videos on the other channel. And basically, when I had depression and anxiety, I would be at a random place. It would be right here, right now, or it'd be at a grocery store, at a carnival. I would just have this out of nowhere, this little feeling where like starts from the top of my head and it goes down, and my body's just limp, and I just don't want to be there. I felt sad. I felt lonely. And I remember thinking, when my friend told me, he was like, the demons enter through your head, and I didn't really recognize that until like a couple days later. But the demons enter through your head, man, and it explains the anxiety. You know, like the anxiety was like it's like you just don't want to be there more. You feel like all tensed up. You feel like sad. You don't want to be there no more, man. You know, it's just it's a sad thing because it'll happen at special events, and you can't control it. You know, but yeah, man. That's that, man. Is that? um, but if you have any questions, let me know. Uh, whoever's in there, let me know any questions you got that I can maybe answer. I might not be able to answer, but there's an answer. Just probably don't know it yet. I'm still learning too, man. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a scholar. I don't know everything. And I feel like no Christian knows everything because we're still learning. Like, look how many years it's took us to like even this like to dissect the Bible, man. Because the Bible is like it's pretty old, man, and we're just starting to actually like I feel like we're starting to like actually like dissect everything, and we're still learning each year. We're still learning, man. And man, the world is that yeah. See, you know how it feels like. It's like it's just oh, you know, I don't like that feeling, man. Thank God I never had it after I've been saved. You know, actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. When I was saved, so here's how it works. For some people, it's different, but for me, um, I didn't have like a boom, but instant and say like I was saved. It was like over time a little bit. It was like over a couple of days. I was like, nah, He's speaking to me now. You know, it was just everything was lining up so perfectly. It felt like a script. It felt like I was in a movie. Um, but 2 years ago, I mean like 20 or maybe a little bit. I don't remember, but I was depressed around like 11th grade, 12th grade, which was like 2019, probably 2018. And yeah, that was when I was depressed, anxiety, and it didn't really hit me, man. But like I was bringing myself down mentally, man. I was fighting demons, and I was disrespecting God, to be honest. I was disrespecting Jesus, to be specific. I was disrespecting him. That's because I didn't know, and to be honest, it's my fault, man. Cause my mom would tell me, she'd be like, every here and there, she'd be like, I'll be coming home from school. She'd be like, you gotta thank God, cause we're still here. We're in, I'm not rich. I work a regular job. I'm trying to, be up there, but we're not rich. You know, and she always tells me, she's like, pray to God, because she was working one job, and we're not. She's not a citizen now. She is, thank God. You know, congratulations to my mom. She got citizenship and all that, but she was not a citizen. You know, no great job, and she was taking care of three kids. Take care of three kids, me, my brother, and my sister. It was just us. You know, my dad, he was there. He's there, but he lives somewhere else. You know, he would help out, but it's just like we struggle, man. We work for our money, man. Physical labor. We work for our money, man. And yeah, and she always told me, she was like, "You gotta thank God we're still here. We're still living. We still got some food to eat on the table, man." And one thing that broke my heart, I spoke with my mom. It was one of the times I had a serious conversation with my mom, and I prayed for her. I was like, I want just want to have one real conversation with her because I don't know her really. Even though she's there all the time, I just don't know her. Like speaking to her. And basically, when I was a kid, when my brothers, my sister were kids, she would give us food, and she wouldn't eat because that's all she had. She had no money to feed herself, you know. Um, and it haunts me to this day because it's like, imagine me just being so happy, eating my maybe my Happy Meal or whatever. Yeah, she is a strong woman, man. She made mistakes, but it just it's not really her fault because she doesn't know the how she was supposed to be a mom, you know, because she didn't have that figure. She didn't have that parent like the father figure or that mother figure. So it's not really her fault. I understand that now, but she would feed me, my brother, my sister, and she wouldn't eat, man. And I didn't really realize that till like now, like 2 years ago, probably. She told me, and it's like, bro, how like we're selfish people, and I mean, we were kids, but it's just like part of me is like, man, I wish I could help somehow, some way, but I know the love that she has for us is, it kind of, it could push her through the love she had for her kids, you know, and ever since she told me that, I'm like, nah, I gotta stop being selfish, man. You gotta stop being selfish, man. You gotta work, work, work. Like I got two different, I got two jobs. I got studying for school. I'm studying for computers and just doing a bunch of things, man. I'm doing I'm doing like little side quests. But I just you gotta just man, I don't know. Yeah, I can't even speak, but man, I spoke with a atheist one time on TikTok Live, and this guy has no soul. He has a soul, but the devil is just he's blocking the truth from him. I spoke with him, and he stares at you, and his eyes, you could see it in his eyes. So I can see when people are not there, and that guy's not there. Usually, people who have a lot of hate towards God, they are not there, man. They're mentally not there. The devil has blocked them. They've given them a veil. He's given them a veil to block him from the truth. Yeah, great. Being grateful is such a blessing, man. When people say they're grateful, I always question like how are you grateful? People who don't believe in God, how are you grateful? Like I said, if you're an atheist, like you just think the world just magically just bang boom, the world is here. How are you grateful? Like who you great? How? Where does that grateful come? Where's that gratefulness come from? You know? I mean, some things just don't add up. With the atheists, it just doesn't add up. Some people say that they don't believe in the devil. Man, the best trick the devil has played is made you believe that he does not exist. And he has you where he wants you. People believe. I mean, so many atheists are like atheists. We don't believe in the devil. Good job. The devil has got you. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like legit is playing. They're playing into the devil's hands. Um, and I don't like arguing with other religions, but this this is Jesus is the truth, man. Even the other religions and their books, their scriptures, they always have Jesus as a very good person. They never bash on Jesus in any other scripture in other religions. They never bash on him, man. Never. I'm grateful to wake up every day and have the bare minimum and to help others. I got a burp, I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Waking up, man, like it just takes one whatever happens in your body It takes one little thing to not work in your body and you're done. I'm sorry to put it that way, but I'm sorry, but that's too harsh to be honest. But sometimes I gotta work on this. But sometimes I would bash on people. I would like not bash. I would disrespect people without having the intent to disrespect them. There's a word for that. I forgot what it's called. I learned it in IT, but um, it's like I would, let's say for a cat, right? One time I did this. I went to someone's house and they had a cat, and I was like, "Oh, my brother has a cat." I was like, "Did you know that if you feed the cat this certain food, it makes him smarter?" And then she was like, "Oh, this cat's smart already. He isn't like, like this, you know." I was like, "Wow, man." I was like, I paused. Oh, messed up. But it's stuff like that. I disrespect people without having the like. I don't have the intention to disrespect them, but it just comes out. Um, but yeah, waking up every day, man. It's like I am grateful for that because you cannot wake. This one day you just can't wake up. You know, the cord is just disconnected, and yeah. And also, I'm not sure if you know this, but the book Narnia. I'm not sure if you've seen the movie too. Narnia itself is like it's kind of you know it's not the Bible, but it's the lion in Narnia is Jesus. That's what they're kind of what I'm saying, like kind of piggy. They're kind of like throwing stuff here and there about the Bible in Narnia. That's just a sad little note. But I'm gonna be on here for like a little bit more, maybe like 10, 20 minutes more. But man, I gotta we just gotta keep working hard down in here on Earth, cause once it's time to go, God's gonna he will reward you, man. He will reward you for all the stuff, all the good stuff you've been doing here. And just you having faith in Jesus. Um, yeah, man. That's how I think about when I give up sometimes, because I work like a labor job. I like man, I'm sweaty, it's hot, I'm dehydrated. I'm like I want to give up, and then it's just like I think about like Jesus. He doesn't want me to get up. He doesn't want me to give up. He wants me to keep working hard, and he wants me to he wants because once we're done here, he's gonna reward you with peace. Eternity, for eternity, man. Like for it's forever. You know. So it's gonna be a beautiful place, a beautiful thing to experience forever, man. So just think about that. Whenever you want to give up, don't give up, man, because you'll be rewarded at the end. And there's someone told me that in other religion, I'm not gonna say what religion, um, one other religion, they can't work hard labor jobs. I was like, what? Come on, man. They made it like lazy, man. God doesn't want you to be lazy. God does not want you to be lazy. There's a verse in there somewhere. I remember there's a verse in there. He don't like lazy people, man. Because when you become lazy, it just kind of trickles down. Let's say you don't want to cook food no more. You buy food from outside, and then what does that lead to? That leads to you don't even want to do anything no more. So you start just laying down in bed all day, and then you just watch TV, and then you don't get no work done. It's just like what I'm saying. Let me see. Let me grab this joint. A wise woman once told me to change one's mindset to say ourselves instead of why does this keep happening to me to what is this teaching me. That's a good one. That's a good one. No, you're right though. Like everything I've been through, man, everything that my parents been through that I thought was bad. Like my dad, he was an alcoholic. He was you know, he was in there. He's alcoholic, and I didn't like it. But what did that teach me? It taught me not to ever drink, not to ever smoke, not to ever do drugs. Everything there's a lesson to everything that you go through. You know, God is gonna walk with you through that storm, and He's gonna teach you that he's gonna teach you a lesson. Not not like that, but you're gonna get something out of that storm, and it's gonna make you stronger. Shout out to Angie, man. You've been keeping me busy. Um, but yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I agree. And everybody has something to learn off of, and you don't have to be a Christian. There's always you can learn from somebody, even if you're not a Christian, man. Like it says, learn from the wise in the Bible somewhere. It says, learn from the wise. And there's people out there who are smart, they're intelligent, and you can learn from everybody. That's what changed me, man. I'm like, ever since I became a Christian, I just listen. I don't like interrupting people because I like listening to people, understanding them, building a relationship with them because I want to get something from them, you know, like some knowledge. Everyone has knowledge, but yeah, man, it's we're in a spiritual battle. We are There's a good and evil, and there's no in between. People try to like, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the devil. The devil got you. The devil has you where he wants you. And there's people who believe in God, but it's like they're confused. It's like they believe God, but they believe God is something out of the universe or whatever. I don't know. That's man, that's God. That's Jesus, man. But yeah, I like, man. It's beautiful thing. It's beautiful thing about that. Like Jesus, like God really came down here in a human form, and it was Jesus, and he really took on how because we have a little bit of Jesus in us. Everybody, we all have some stuff of Jesus in us. Um, that explains why things line up so much. Like I went to church one time, and I felt like the guy was talking to me, and that's because Jesus, there's a verse in there. I had it in my head, but there's a verse in there, and it's like Jesus works through all of us, and that's how sometimes it's like we speak to different people sometimes, and it kind of feels like you know them a little bit, without you never speaking to them before, um, because Jesus is working through all of us, and this is one thing I learned. I learned that recently. I learned that yesterday, I think. But I'm learning every day, and that's all we got to keep doing. Keep learning, keep growing, keep strengthening ourselves, keep asking God for strength, keep praying to God. And I used to think that I used to think that putting God over family was weird, because it's your family, But then once you think about it, um, God is really He's there with you. He's with your family. He's with everybody you love. And sometimes when you believe in God, like me, when I started to be out there and publicly saying that I believe in God, a lot of my family members turned on me. A lot of my friends turned on me. They unfollowed me on Instagram. But I saw a lot of people turning away from me because I believe in Jesus, and that it broke me. It didn't break me, but it hurt a little bit because I was like, I thought they were my friends, and it's like I thought they were my family members. It's like, nah, man. It's like people, they will reveal how they actually are. Once you start to say you believe in Jesus and all that, they will reveal how they actually are. Many people who have had near many people who have had near death experiences have a newfound connection to the divine. There's something blocking, that's why. Divine, even if they weren't a believer before. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Um, yeah, that's completely true. And Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I heard a lot of stories, and it's like they have a new outlook on life now. You know, it's like they were in a certain place. Sometimes even they were at God's feet. And it changed them because it's like something happened. It's like God is like, nah, like come on, like I want to pick you up. It's not your time yet. And people they come back and then like they have a whole new outlook on life. Um, I haven't had that near the death experience. To That's great. It's good, awesome. But yeah, I know some people who had that. Um, but yeah, man, Jesus will turn. Once you believe in Jesus, Jesus will. No, what am I saying? People will turn on you just for believing in Jesus, man. I was shocked. I was like, what? I was like, I thought he was my I thought he was my friend, and next thing you know, they're bashing me, and um, it's crazy because I thought they were my friends, but no, it's all right though, because I don't want to be your friend anyways. So let me stop. Um, I love everybody though. I don't have no hate towards anyone. I used to have hate towards people because they disrespected us physically, mentally, whatever. But now it's like I got God on my side. God will take care of you. Hopefully, He saves you. But God will take care of you. Hopefully, He saves you. I pray to everybody. Pray to all my enemies. Pray to all of them because they need it, man. They're not there mentally, man. It's not their fault sometimes. It's the devil's. The devil is just blocking them, and and they just can't play defense. But yeah, man. This channel has how many subscribers? Oh, 26.2 thousand subscribers. Yeah, your circle gospel. Yeah, it's scary, man. Like it's not scary. But that small circle is like amazing though, right? It's like it's like it's like you like they are with you, man. Like they're with you. They have your back. They they got you. Like they got you. What I realized with one of my friends, like when I was down, the only thing they would say was like, "You got this, man." But with a Christian friend, um, with my small circle, we actually talk it through, man. It's like now they actually give me some good, to put the gospel in there. Yeah, you pray for them. Exactly. That's what I need to work on too. To like when my circle is just me. I don't know if it's just me, my brother, and his friend. One thing we need to do is start praying together. Because prayer is powerful, very powerful, especially in unison with a group of people. Um, it's like think about this, man. I thought about this. Let's say if someone, let's say a group of people don't know how to sing, they have a bad voice, a terrible voice. But once those terrible group of no, why no, once those people who don't have good voices like to sing, they don't have a good voice to sing, you put them together and they start singing, it sounds amazing. It's like think about that. It's like everything together, everything we do together is beautiful. Imagine how much we would get done together if we all just collab together. And it's like it's beautiful, man. I call them my soul tribes. It's cool. But yeah, think about that. Like people who don't know how to sing, they don't have a voice for singing. Let's say there's 100 of them. All those people don't know how to sing. They have a terrible voice. You make them sing at one time. Their voice sounds beautiful, man. It's think about that, man. Think about that. You know, if we're in a group, like everything's better in unison in a group. It's better. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna do these live streams more. I know I always say that. I've been doing them more, to be honest. I've been actually doing these live streams a lot more. But I want to do it a lot more. And before I've been on YouTube for a while. I usually do like challenges, little vlogs, but I didn't really help no one, you know? And I did not know how it felt to help someone. It feels great. It feels amazing to help someone. Like I'm talking about mental, not to like I'm talking not like temporary help. I'm talking about like a forever help. Like knowledge, like stuff I probably said is probably gonna stick with some of you forever. But those little challenge videos I do, the vlogs, some of the vlogs I did, they don't you're not gonna get and you're not gonna think about that forever, man. It's just a temporary entertainment. You'll forget about that video within a couple of days, you know. But with but when you're talking about God, you're talking about Jesus, you're relaying the message to everybody. And in the Bible, it's like a map of like how we should go through things, you know. Like just know God is with you. We know you're gonna go through a storm, but if you know God is with you, everything's gonna be easier. And you know, like even like when I started believing God fully, I every time I was kind of depressed or something was happening, I was like, oh, I'm scared. It would, I was still at peace, you know. I wasn't mad. You know, I would never be mad. No, I'm not really. The last time I was mad, I can't really think about it. But when even I try to be mad, I can't be mad because I have that peace now. I have peace in the storm. That's true. I used to sing in church choir when I was a teen. Our pastor said, "Under the Lord, we all sing like angels with praise." That's see thing. See, that's true, man. Like that's see, I didn't even know that. But I thought about it. I just like at first I thought of it. I was like, I was just sitting somewhere. I was just sitting on the chair somewhere, and then I was just like, imagine how many people who don't have a good vocals. You put them together, no matter what, of how vocally they're talented. You put them together and sing, bro. It's so beautiful, and it's the most beautiful thing, man. And when I was younger, I didn't like that type of stuff, like that type of music, gospel music, because I was young. But now it's amazing, man. I rather listen to music like gospel music, than to listen to rap. Like I've been to church. No, like, I've been to church recently, but when I was a kid, I never really went to church. No, I never went. No, I never went to church. Um, we did, but I was like a baby or something like that. But I never really went to church. Um, yeah, I never really went. But like, 'cause my mom, she didn't want to force me into it. I think she did it the right way. My mom, she didn't want to force me. Um, Especially how I am. When people try to force me to do something, I don't like it. But now I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm actually have a clear mind. I think about stuff before I do it because I'm like, how's this gonna lead in the future? But yeah, this is a this is a good little live stream, man. A little good chat, little good combo. But if you have any questions, like anything, message me maybe on the comments, anywhere, any video on the comments. I see it, or message me on Instagram. Um, you can message me on the Field Dreams Club Instagram, so just put Field Dreams Club on Instagram and message me there, or put Justin Velasco on Instagram, and we could talk from there, man. Like I always tell everybody, because I am in contact with some people who are struggling to believe in God. I do contact them here and there, because I like to check up on them, and I always tell them like, if it's 3 a.m. in the morning, I don't care. text me, call me, I'm gonna either pick up or I'm gonna call you back. But if you're going through something like at night, because I know it always happens at night, you're always in your bed and it's like you start crying for no reason sometimes, or it is a reason, but the devil attacks at night sometimes, most of the time. Bro, call me, text me. I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I don't care, man. I'd rather you wake me up. I don't. I'd rather you wake me up, and I want to help you, man. Like I'm for real. Like I don't want no money from you. Like I don't. I'm not here for the money, man. I'm here just to spread the word of God and try to help people, through God. But like, don't be afraid. Anybody who's in here, don't be afraid to text me, man. Like, whatever you're going through, I never say no. I never expose anybody's information. I never do. I never expose no one's information because that's private. Um, but do you stream often or have certain days? I don't really stream often, but I just stream when I have then when I'm led to it. But usually it's on Thursdays and probably Fridays. I want to start doing it frequently, so I'm gonna say Thursdays and Fridays, just because it's towards the end of the week, and Thursday. Let's say Thursdays and Fridays around like I want to say 9, but sometimes at 8:30. 8:30 is when it would start. That's the minimum. The max is 8 no, 8:30 is the minimum and the max is 9. So 9 p.m. The stream should start. But I could start at 8:30 because I do school. Sometimes they let me go. Thank you, man. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. You know, thank you, man. Thank you for actually commenting, and where you're bringing the answers out. Making me think. You're making me um spread the word. But yeah, if you have any questions, anything like that, man, reach out to me. Whether it's to Instagram, to YouTube, the comments, whatever it is, let me know. Because sometimes you just need that one friend to talk to. And I'd rather you, man. I don't care. Wake me up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m. I don't care, man. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to work. I could wake up any time now. I could wake. I don't care. I don't mind it, man. I would lose sleep. I don't care. The sleep could come. I could gain that sleep black. What? I could gain that sleep. I could gain. I can't speak. I could gain that sleep back the next day. So I don't mind losing sleep. Um, I rather. I want to help you, man. No matter what time of the day, I will help you. I may not answer, but sometimes I'm working, but I will try to hang up. Oh no, no. Not words. I need sleep. But I would try to call you back when I'm, you know, immediately available. You're on the West Coast. West Coast. Yeah, I don't even know. How's that? So right now it's 10:03. I'm in the East Coast. So it's 10:03 right now. Just let me know your time and then I'll know. I think. Yeah, so it's 10:04 now, PM. And just let me know what time it is over there. Was it West Coast time? So it's 7 p.m. for you, right? Am I right? 7 p.m. for you over there in the West Coast? So 3 hour difference probably. Oh yeah, yeah, 7. Oh, okay. So yeah, it will probably start. So it should start. Um, bro, it's easy math. I don't know why. It should start at 6 p.m. for you. That's the max. I should be streaming already. I could start at 5:30. I could start at 5:30, but it just depends how my school is working. Sometimes my school lets me out early, so but usually Fridays I'll start at 9 and I could probably go for like more hours, more 3 hours probably. But I'll go more on Fridays. I'll go more because I don't got school the next day, so I'm gonna let you go. Um, um, I hope you have a wonderful day, man. Hopefully, um, no, not hopefully. God's gonna give you the strength to go through whatever storm because He's right with you. He's with you, man. He's with you every step of the way. It may not feel like sometimes it may not feel like He's there, man, but He's there. He's just uh he's just building you up to be a stronger woman or man. He's building you, and there's a fly right here. Um, but yeah, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day or good night's sleep. And like I said, whoever's in here, contact me if like Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Contact me anywhere, and what we could chat. Like we could talk it up. If you're going through something, let me know. And I'm not your savior. No, not me. It's Jesus. Jesus is your savior, but it's good to chat sometimes. You can't let that stuff build up inside because it's gonna explode, you know. Whenever you are available. Oh, cool. And night owl. Yeah, I am too. I get creative sometimes and then it's too late because I'd be tired. But yeah, have a good night's sleep, man. It was awesome speaking with you guys. I guess I'm out. All right, end